Hey everyone, it's Apache here and welcome back to Modded Megaquarium, a brutal campaign mode. Thank you very much for joining me today and continuing to share your support for the series. If you do enjoy this episode, please leave a like and a comment, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe as well. So I reckon this will actually be the final episode of this series today, and we're going to go out with a bang as well. Because overnight I have been working on a brand new mod. Now, in yesterday's episode, you will remember that I was talking about these perfect heating filters and the perfect chilling filters, and I was talking about trying to design my own filters, and that's something I did want to do in the future. And so I actually took the initiative last night, and I got some of the 3D models from Turbo Squid. Brilliant website, amazing website for 3D assets and stuff like that for game development. And I've designed them all, edited them all, and brought them into the game. And I've developed two different types of the heating and chilling so far. So this is what you're going to see now. I've got a game pause because when I press play, it's going to ask me to start the actual research of these things. So I've got two different types, one at rank 10 and one at rank 12. You see, these are fairly powerful, but they are designed to be fairly powerful. And I've got a cooling pad and a heating pad. We're going to get the cooling pad first, because this is going to replace all of these, basically. We did get a lot of money back from selling off all the really expensive stuff that we've built up with this pumping network, with two pumping networks we've got here. This is going to take a bit of time to research, so tell you what, I'm going to do these bits of research and then I will talk a bit more about these things now. Okay, so we've now got these unlocked and we can have a look through them. First of all, I want to have a look at the perfect heaters that we've got. So here we have the perfect heating filter, which you can see 220 of each, 220 heating. This was actually down on 3 days when I first looked at it, and they are 11,740. Now this is a fixed level of money, but it's actually been fixed into the model for this, or the data of this, how expensive it is. So that's why it's so cheap compared to, say, the Uber stuff, which is like 769,628. So we'd never actually be able to use one of these in a game other than in a sandbox mode, and also a sandbox mode with unlimited money, or that's been running for about 6,000 days or so. So I wanted to try and build a bit of a compromise between these, but on a tiered system. And I've gone backwards because I'm working at level 12 and stuff now, up at rank 12. I wanted to create some stuff for the end game to match the perfect heaters here. And I wanted to also try and make it work for freshwater frenzy. So I haven't used any of the protein skimming, because you can't actually use those. But you can see I've tried to create a balance. They are overpowered, I know that, they're supposed to be. This is modded after all, and so I wanted to push the game and see what was actually possible. So these two have two very unique properties each. Well, one unique property each. The unique property with these the Mark V ones, the Ark Heaters here, Apache Tech Ark Heater and Apache Tech Ark Chiller, is that these do not break down. You can put these somewhere, you can leave them in a room all on their own, completely blocked in behind anything, and they just will not break down. And I really wanted this for the very end game stuff, because your staff are running all over the place trying to feed these thousands and thousands of animals you've got in these really big aquariums, and they're spending too much time going around trying to fix stuff. And these are 128,000 each in brutal mode, they're 64,000 each in normal mode. So I've tried to price them accordingly, essentially. But it's these ones I really want to show you today, because these have got a really unique feature. So I'm going to pause the game, I'm going to delete... Oh, no, not that one. all of these around this pump here. And I'm going to also delete all of these ones around here. Now the level 10 or the rank 10 ones that I've got, which in my mod is Mark 4. So these ones are Mark 5, these ones are the Mark 4. These have a very, very unique property that I've not seen anywhere else before. And that is, they're really low down to the ground here. And that means I've managed to get it so that staff can actually walk over the top of these things. They look really futuristic, they look cool, I love them. And yeah, I'm really, really proud of these ones. So we're going to add those ones in there. We're also going to add them in on this side into the cold water network. So we'll add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Now this is way overkill for what we need. But I just wanted to show you what was up with these. We're actually going to get rid of, say, that one and that one. So I can show you the other ones as well. And so if I press play now, you will actually see the staff walking over the top of these things. And I think it's such a brilliant quality to be able to do that. It adds so much to them. And if you think that now this, if I put a wall here, all the rest of the space here is available to walk over. And it also allows you to do things like if I move this to there, both of these are still accessible. Even if I moved this one to there, they could still get to this and fix it when it breaks, because it still has access from this space here. It's such a unique quality. I've been playing around with it all night, and it works so well. And I'm just really proud of how this has come out. So we're going to take these walls down just so that we don't get confused by anything. There we go. And I also want to show you the other ones we've got, the big ones. Now these are 128,000 each. I'm not going to keep these in because they are too expensive to keep in, basically. So I'll add that one onto there. And we'll add that one onto there. Now these, again, they look incredible. I love the design of this. This is called the Ark Heater. And then, where is it? It is over here. We have the Ark Chiller. Again, really like them. And they are 640 of each type. And they do not break. Although I do have the debug mode on at the moment. I've been playing around with that. So I can actually make them break. But I'm not going to do it with this because that actually kind of breaks the game because these are broken but they can't be fixed. So there's nothing in the game that tells them that they can be fixed. So that if you do actually break them via the debug menu, that's not good. So yeah, that's the two different mods which I've added in. And I'm going to take these ones out now, get all of that money back, and put in the remaining two of these. So there we go, and the last one there. There is still a long way to go on this mod before it's released though. I've still got marks 1, 2 and 3 to get up, and I want each of them to have a specific unique feature. So look out for that on Steam Workshop. As soon as I can get it released, I'll try and give you all a heads up. But I'm going to be working on this specifically between the end of this series and the beginning of the freshwater modded campaign, because I want these to use these straight away within that game. So anyway, on to today. Finally, after nearly 10 minutes or so, we have got to do this quest here today, which is going to be actually fairly simple. We just need a tank. So I'm actually going to grab one of these mega wall tanks again, because I do quite like the idea of having one of these on either side. We've got mega tank 3, deep 2. That's the same as on that side. So we'll add that onto there. we will delete all of these. We'll move this into place, and then we can go down that bit. Over here we've actually got this, and I can actually get rid of this now because I believe there will be enough in this network for all of these if we do something like this. If we get a... I'm actually going to want one of these Uber heaters anyway, but these take ages to actually render because they've got like 160 range, so it's got to colour in all of these tiles. And I'm actually going to put that just there, outside of everywhere. We're going to put that onto there. We've got all of these tanks to add in, so we'll add that one, and then this is going to be the hot water. So we want to attach it onto this network here. And yes, it is heating. That's good. So now we want to have a platform and some stairs down. We want to have some lights, which is going to be the... I'll actually use these perfect UV lights. Oh. Right, okay. Didn't realise it was quite like that. So if we actually add that right in the corner there, just like that. That gives it a little bit of extra UV filtration as well. So we've got the lights in. Needs light 20, okay. And then we want these sun Montepura first. So do sun space and then come down here. So we want 2 of these. We'll have these quite close to the front here. So 1 there and 1 just there. We want Mandarin Dragonet. And we want 2 of these, 1 and 2. We want the blue spotted ribbon-tail ray. Now how big is this tank? This is 320. It should be okay. So we go ribbon tail. Yeah, these are they're not too bad. So we want 2 of these. We also want 1 copper band butterfly fish. But I'm actually going to add 2 of them in. Oh no, we can't add 2 of them in. That's my mistake. Can only have 1 of those. We need some cave and some rock. So come into here. These add a lot of... Ooh, I like that. Add that there. Go for a... And what can we get cave-wise? Got one of these tall rocks here. That'll be good. That's actually given us everything we need in there. We do need, however, another load of ecology. So let's just have a quick look through, see what is fairly high in ecology and what we might want to add in. I think I might actually want to put some shoalers in here. And what do we have in terms of difficulties? Crustaceans. And this is a stony coral. So nothing that can eat stony corals. No crustaceans. And that's actually... No, it's not too bad. So we could have crustaceans of higher than size 3, or size 4, really. And then copperman butterfly, that's fairly easy as well. So we'll go for... We've got 3-banded butterfly fish. However, is it that these... Okay, so it's just the copper band butterfly these can't go with. So it might be actually quite nice to put these... We've already got the schooling bannerfish. These are wimps, so we can't go with the Red Sea bannerfish. But they could go with the 3-banded. And they could go with Oh no, because these are stony coral. They can't go with that one. But yeah, they can go with the stony, sorry, with three-banded butterfly fish. We'll add 2 of those in. That's actually science though. So looking further down. Ooh, okay, so we could go with, that's science, science, science. Let's actually have a look at ecology animal. It'd be nice if we could sort these by what gives us the most. We get it fairly easy with these rabbit fish. Nothing else eats green pellets here, does it? Nope. So we've got magnificent rabbit fish. We'll have 2 of those, and we only got 100 points left. That's it would be nice, but it's cold water. That's a bully, so we can't have that one in. We can't now have anything that needs green pellets. Ooh. Modified white tip reef shark. That's actually worth 100 and... sorry, worth 98. So if we had one of these and a modified black tip. There we go. You've made an old builder very happy. Deal is a deal. Made some room in the schedule. Tank construction can start as soon as you're ready. You'll find a mega tank in the tank section in the build menu. Wonderful. Right. Now this is the bit I want to see. Just make sure that we have everything here that we need. Live lugworms. Okay. So we will go with the live lugworm culture and place that there. And we'll go for some zooplankton as well. We'll place that there. We'll delete that bit. And what else is important? Oh, live mice shrimp? No, because it's really awkward to bring them over. So instead we'll go for some krill. And I'll also put in a uber auto feeder just there. And that will be for herring. To get rid of that one. We could also have one in for green pellets if we want, but this, that might actually be a good idea. It will save a long trip. So I think we need to delete that bit there. Yes, we do. So let's get another one of these uber feeders. And that will want to be green pellets. And then let's get some krill behind here. Is there anything else we need? Live mice shrimp can come from over there, and I might as well get a supplement thing here. So let's go for a supplement there. Okay. So what do we want now? We want to see whether one of these modded tanks will actually be okay. So let's go for a mega, because here's the mega tank. Now we know this one is going to work, but will one of these mega wall tanks, if we bring this out to the maximum size possible, if we place this, say there for now, we can actually let this play on, make sure this tank's okay, because this is desperately going to need to be fed. I'm actually going to make sure that all of that is on priority, just so that bees get at least their first feed, so that they're not dying straight away. So now I want to try to add in 6 of these krill auto feeders. So go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now this isn't going to stay here, I just want to make sure that it actually all works with this. So we'll go for krill. Now this doesn't particularly look like it's working. Go for krill on that one. Krill on here. Krill on here. And krill on here. Okay. So the next thing I want to see is if we can have a mega tank. Just bring that out to the lowest it can be. Oh, okay. So no, I can't use one of these. That's a real shame. That is actually a real shame. So we want to see if we can actually use these ones on it. So let's move these ones over. Or does it have to be the vanilla ones for these? Okay, so that doesn't look like it has worked. So if we delete these bits, if we then just go for the basic, let's try a large auto feeder at least. Let's go for one of these. And oh, okay, these can only be those. That's a shame. So delete all of these. So it's going to have to be just for regular auto feeders. 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And now if we add krill to this, yeah, that does tick that one up. Right, okay, so now we know what we're doing. We can delete this, and all of these. It's a shame that it has to be just one of the regular ones. However, if we work this properly, we can actually make it looking pretty nice. So I've got all of this space available. I'm going to get a regular mega tank, vanilla mega tank. I'm going to bring that out to its maximum size, of course. Wouldn't want anything smaller than that. We're going to place it actually a bit further up. And then we're going to section off the back side of it here. Because this is a rounded tank, we do need to have some paint on it. So we'll go with the tropical beach paint. We'll bring that around like this. I think actually I will bring this all the way to there. And then we want the harbour side to give this a border. Like this. That will tell us where we want the actual walls. So we want the walls to be there. So I suppose actually that's quite good, because then we can put a staff door in. Well, no, we don't actually need one. That's okay. And the walls would be down here. If I move this over just a bit, then I could actually get this. Or would I even want that? If we brought that across like this. Let's play Pyrenzy for a bit. Caught you. There you go. It'd only be one further over. Okay, yeah. I'm going to do that. I'm going to move this one further over and then get this fully in position. So here is the tank we have created. I have extended out this roadway here and just turned this into a large open space back here. We've got the staff area at the back here with all of these different auto feeders on. I'm sure you didn't want to see me fixing all of these up again. At the moment we've just got two of the tool stations back there. We're going to put all of the food and all of the other, maybe some of the other pumps and stuff in. I kind of want all the pumps to be in this area here. So we've also got in here, I've created a little bit of a scene down here with some nice comfy chairs so that people can sit and watch the whale shark in comfort. And I've put some of the really nice decor stuff in here. And hopefully, whilst I'm running this just for a little bit now, the decor stuff will actually offset the fact that there's nothing else in there. So we want to have in here, first of all, the heating setup. So I'm going to pause the game, I'm going to add this tank onto this network, and we're going to see we are a fair way away. Now we don't have enough for one of the big ones. So instead we're going to grab some more of these heating pads and we can add these around onto these areas like that. We're still like 400 or 4,000. Oh, that's actually all I can do. Okay. So we're still like, we need two more of these essentially. So let's come to here and let's actually remove this tank from this network for now. Get rid of that. And let this play on for a bit. And then hopefully we can add in two more of these. Preferably like 3 more of these. Over here. So yeah, I'm going to need to build up my money a bit more and then we will have enough to actually get this sorted out. So I've now been able to add these 3 in here, so we should now be able to connect this onto here with no issues. Yes, we can. Wonderful. So now we can actually start putting the animals into here. So the first one we want is 4 leopard sharks. Let's just have a look at a shark. And where are they? They are here. So we want these. These eat herring and supplement. So we want 1. Oh, not enough money. Okay, yeah. We're typically, again, I'm going to have to save up some more money. I'm actually going to delete a couple of these as well because I want these ones to be the Uber heaters. Sorry, the Uber ones, not these ones here. And as you can see, these are already starting to break down, so this is the benefit of having the Uber ones. They don't break down. I could actually have all of this area just as a self-sufficient area if we were using all of the modded stuff in here. But unfortunately, you can't do it with this. So I suppose we can actually just add in one of your Uber feeders now, because we know that we're going to need herring. So if we come to here, scroll down and to Uber feeder, Uber auto feeder, you can see how small they are compared to the vanilla ones. And then we go to herring, and that will give us all of the herring we need in here for the leopard sharks. Lick has leveled up, increase your feeding. I have actually gone through and increased the feeding on almost all of my staff. So we're not actually making a huge amount of money per day at the moment. Only like 500 a day. So it is taking a while to get this done. So yeah, it's just a matter of waiting for money. Again, it seems to be the ultimate problem in this game. Especially in in brutal mode, just waiting for money. So we do actually seem... Ooh, we may have actually got to a point where I may need to sell a couple of things off to get back into the black. Yep, we are now at a stage where we're actually losing a significant amount of money per day, and it seems to be. We've lost nearly 600 on food and drink. How? How did we do that? I have no idea. But what I'm going to have to do here is something which I didn't really want to do in this. But we've come so far in this level. We've got it looking really, really nice. I'm actually going to give myself a loan for this. We're going to finish this off essentially with the infinite money on. Because, yeah, we've got so far. And to be able to fix this, what I would have to do... If you're ever in the situation, I'll tell you how you actually get this. The first thing you need to do is to look at your staff roster, and say, is there anybody that we don't need on here? Now I have just got a lot of new staff here because we had a significant number of fish which were being starved because we just didn't have the staff to go around. The next thing you want to do is actually go around and zone off different areas to force different members of staff into different areas. And what that'll do is streamline your business down to the point where you're able to have far fewer staff than you did before. So yeah, staff management is one of the first things you want to do. And ideally, what you want with the staff is for your staff salaries to be below your average ticket entry price. So you can see here it goes between 4.1 up to or down to 3.8. So ideally we would want this number below 3,800, and that's the first step to it. And then the next step would be to have a look at the different animals that you have, and specifically at the animals that eat these live cultures, and think, for now, while I get myself back into the black and back stable, is there any of these fish which we can just kind of do without for now? Oh yeah, and while you're doing that, don't level up any of your staff, because that will just compound the issue. So yeah, you need to make sure that you have essentially as few of the ones that eat these live cultures as you can. There's a couple of reasons for that. These live cultures are expensive anyway, so you can just grab back quite a bit of money just by selling off some of these live Artemia cultures. You can see these are 750 each. The lugworms are like 1,000 each, 1,200 each. And then over here with the... Oh no, that's the mysis shrimp. And then the lugworms are about 700 each. So it's a huge amount that you can just gain back automatically just by getting rid of different types of fish. I suppose one good thing would be to try to use auto feeders where you can, but of course what we're trying to do is get ourselves back into the black, which is again more easily said than done. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring up my cheat engine program here. I'm going to put this into infinite money mode, and we will do that. And that is purely just to be able to get this series finished, because otherwise we would actually have to probably start this entire level again. Now normally, again I've said this in previous levels, normally that is exactly what I would do. But for a YouTube series like this, which has already been running for like 6-7 episodes or whatever it is now for this, and this will be episode 43 of the entire series, I think it is. Yep. I believe so, 43 of the entire series, and it's the final episode of the entire series. I think this is justified. So let's get on with this. Let's have a look at the leopard sharks. We'll go 1, 2, 3 and 4 of those. Now they also need supplement, so let's come onto the back here. Let's go for an auto feeder, a uber auto feeder. That'll go to there. And we will put in some supplement onto this as well. So go like that. That's used 4 out of that supplement, and it's used not too much out of that. Next we want the southern stingray, so we'll have a look at the stingray. This uses sand eels and supplement, but skill is required for this, so we want 1, 2, 3 and 4. And then we want the manta ray. So again, krill, but this needs some skill. 1, 2 of those. So back here we want to add in a couple of things. We want to add in some krill. We want to add in some what else is it? Some supplement. And we also want to add sand eels. The next thing I want to do is come to here. I want to find someone that can feed and fix. So Wade would be pretty much perfect for this. So we'll grab Wade, we will create a new zone, which will be just in this back area here. We will add Wade to that. And we will rename this to be Shark Tank. And then again in here, we'll get Wade, we'll grab him and bring him straight over to here. Because these will require feeding pretty much immediately. There we go. And people are actually coming over. And this is what I don't want. I don't want people to just come over here and start feeding these, because it's going to take time, so much time away from other people doing it. From other tasks that they need to complete. Predators leveled up. We can actually now level up some of these guys as well. There we go. And what does we just need to wait for this now. So this is on 3 times speed. So I can actually increase the speed of this a bit now, because we are actually using the more cheaty mode than normal. So I'll take it up to speed 6 instead of speed 3. We'll just zoom through this. Now again, this is all stuff I do not use in normal episodes, so please don't think I've been cheating when I've been cutting back, like doing the cutaways and stuff. That is not how this series has been run. This is purely for emergencies, essentially, times like this where we can't continue otherwise. So let's do that. Or the other way I've used it is once we've actually finished an episode or level, then we've just had a little bit of fun in the time after that. So we'll get Whale Shark here, we will move him into here, there we go, and here is the cutscene. I've just got a Steam achievement, Megalopolis is complete. We get the credit roll, which I have actually shown at the end of my regular series. So I do like this because you get your own aquarium with the whale shark in there. But actually I believe I can't actually skip this. So let's watch through. As promised, here is an adult whale shark. Add it to its habitat, fulfill your destiny. Congratulations, you have completed the Megaquarium campaign. You can carry on here as long as you like, blah blah blah, and continue after when you've finished. So, this is it. This is the aquarium we have built. It's a bit different than I thought it would end up, and I'm a bit gutted that we had to use one of these vanilla megatanks rather than one of the really nice modded megatanks, but we will be making extensive use of the modded megatanks in the upcoming series. Now, a little bit of information about that before we end today. It is going to take me a couple of weeks probably to actually get everything sorted. I want to fully redo my entire mod list. I want to build up my own mod. I want to get ideas from you. In the comments below, I'm going to be looking through the comment sections of all my videos going back through all my different aquariums and taking hints and stuff from that. I also want to release a video to tell you about some of the competitions we're going to be running, about how to design your own rooms, how to sponsor fish and stuff. And I suppose now is as good a time as any. I do have a Patreon page available to anybody that would like to sponsor me monetarily. It all goes to creating new mods and new videos, and basically expanding my YouTube horizons. And it is, the first tier is only $1, and it is basically adblock absolution. If you feel guilty for using adblock, donate $1 a month and never feel guilty again. So yeah, I just wanted to add that in at the very end. I don't really like trying to plug things like that too much, but it's there, it's available for people who may want to. So yes, thank you so much for joining me this entire series. It's been a brilliant series. I have enjoyed it a lot, and I've been very surprised at how the mods have interacted with the campaign. I hope it's brought you some ideas of how to play your games, how to model and style your aquariums, how to use the various different mods, and I think in the next series, the freshwater series, we'll be trying to use them a lot more comfortably than we have in this series. This series we've just been trying to get to know the different mods, how to use them, but yeah, next series we'll be trying to maximise their potential, whichever mod it is. So thank you very much for joining me today. If you did enjoy this series, please leave a like, comment and subscribe on the video and to the channel, and I will see you soon. If you enjoyed this video, please consider supporting me by subscribing to the channel and liking and commenting on the videos. Thanks. See you next time.